Hi, and welcome to this video. In this episode, we're going to have a look at attendance modes. Attendance modes is used to capture reasons for users signing in or signing out early, outside of their normal schedule. For example, if a staff member is signing out of work before their normal shift time is due to a medical appointment, the staff member will be asked to select a reason for signing out early on your kiosks. So let's have a look at that. From your dashboard, if you click on User Settings and then select Attendance Modes, you will then be taken to the Attendance Modes grid, which will list any modes you have set up already and key details about the mode. You will see a drop-down arrow next to your modes, which you can click to expand the mode and see any reasons within the mode. Your attendance mode is effectively the schedule, such as standard office hours of 9 till 5, and the reasons are the justification behind why someone is signing in late or signing out early. For example, a medical appointment. You will set up your mode first and then be able to create reasons within your mode. Now please note that attendance mode can only be used with user types that have registration type of pre-registered by admin, as only those created by admins should have a set schedule to enter and exit your facilities. Let's start by looking at how to create a mode. Click Add at the top. Now it is good to give it a more meaningful name, such as a shift type. Following this, we will be deciding which days this will apply, and then the scheduled start time and end time. Notice you can select specific days that you would like to. And as we know, standard office hours are usually 9 till 5. Next, we're going to be selecting the sign-in settings. This will determine how long after the start time that we want the system to register a late arrival. Now, we will see a figure right here, and this is the grace period. It is set for just 1 minute as standard, but you can change this by however you would like. If it was 10 minutes, the user will have up to 10 minutes after 9 to sign in with no selecting of a reason. But let's keep this as 1 minute for now. We can also add a sign out setting if we wish, and a grace period if need be by selecting the tick box. As standard, it's set for 30 minutes. But you can change this to 1 minute if you would prefer, or any other that you would like to. This will give the user whatever set time, say it was 10 minutes before 5 o'clock that we have set our attendance mode. If it's 10 to 5 or thereafter, they won't select any reasons. But any time before then, they will have to give a reason. Now we just need to click Add Mode. Now in the grid, we can clearly see our new attendance mode. Next, we will want to add reasons to this, so the user can choose them if they sign out, in or out. We will need to go to the far right and select attendance of the attendance mode, and you can click on Select Actions to then add the reason. We will now be taken to this screen, which will allow you to create a reason for your attendance mode. Now we will want to give it a meaningful name and also a description if you would like to. Then we must select the reason type. If it was to be public transport, then I've given it a description, and now the reason type. It can be either a sign in or a sign out feature. For this one, it will be mainly a sign in. We will also need to give the duration that we want. Now, earlier we had the grace period set as 1 minute. So by default, we can only do it from 1 minute onwards. If we select that time, that is when it will start from. We also need to select the end time that we want reasons for. If we want it to be 11 o'clock, we can set it as 11 o'clock. That means between 9:01 and 11 AM, if a user was to sign in during this time period, they would have to give a reason before they can enter. If we were to select this as PM, we will get an error right here because the attendance mode will only function between the hours of 9 and 5. So let's change that back to AM. If we were to give this as a sign out, the same parameters will apply. But the user would need to sign out during this time frame. So if we were to put this as 12 noon and then 4:59 right here, that is when the user would need to give a sign out reason. The same error will occur if you were to go outside the attendance mode's hours. If it was before 9 o'clock or after 5 o'clock, we would have to be notified there. Once we are done, we simply click Add Reason. And then we can see this within our attendance mode grid. We can see the drop down arrow here and see the reason assigned within it. Now that we have added a mode and assigned a reason to that mode, we will need to assign it to a journey's flow for it to take an effect. If we go to the left hand menu and then go to the journey builder, we will need to select the flow in which our kiosks are running from. So if we click on available actions from the flow that we want to have and click edit flow, we will be taken to this screen. As you remember, this is where we create our flows and the entry requirements for our users. Remember, our user types must be selected for pre-registered by admin for this to take effect, and it will only take effect for them. You can have other user types on it, but they won't be affected by it. If we scroll down on the left hand side, we will see attendance mode right here. If we don't have any user types that are pre-registered by admin, this won't show at that time. If we click on this bit right here, we can see our attendance mode and select it. We can see this notification here that it will only affect the user types as mentioned. Now we must click this green refresh and it will be added to our flow. Simply click on the Update Journey Builder button at the top and we will see a green notification saying the flow has been updated. Now we can click Update here if we've got no changes at all, or simply click the dashboard on the left hand side. We have now covered everything to do with attendance modes. If you give it some thought about how you would like this to be used for your users, this can be a powerful tool to help manage entries for them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.